A bill proposing the establishment of the Bitumen Development Commission of Nigeria has successfully passed the second reading on Thursday on the floor of the Senate in Abuja. Senator Jimoh Ibrahim, the bill sponsor, highlighted its objective to provide legal backing for the creation of a commission dedicated to promoting research, development, and utilization of locally sourced bitumen in Nigeria. This next report has more details.
Nigeria's bitumen, also known as oil sands, has not yet been exploited, but it is a potential source of future revenue for Nigeria. During his lead debate, Senator Ibrahim, representing Ondo South, emphasized the immense benefits of investing in bitumen, citing it as a $147 billion industry. He pointed out that, despite its potential, Nigeria can only fully reap the advantages by establishing a commission aiming for the country to join the ranks of the 5 nations globally actively exploring bitumen.
Nothing can develop without law, and that is why this chamber is set up. This is why we are here by constitutional commandment, to ensure that we do the needful, to ensure that we participate, Mr. Senate President, for 110 billion bitumen market in the world. How can we as a nation be having second largest depositor of bitumen in the world without participating in a market of $110 billion?
Dissecting voices, however, emerged as some lawmakers took turns to express their reservations against the proposed establishment of the Bitumen Development Commission of Nigeria.
I hold the view with respect, sir, that it is not the absence of law that stopped Nigeria from exploiting bitumen and other solid mineral resources. It has to do with the will of the executive and the commitment of government to exploit all resources, whether liquid or solid. My worry is that at the time when we have very little resources, we are borrowing so much to meet overhead, to pay salaries, this Senate cannot be seen to be enacting laws that will lead to creation of more commissions, which will create more jobs for the elite, but will have no impact on the issue of bitumen, exploration of bitumen. I feel we must cautiously find a way to shrink the size of overhead of the federal government.
Bitumen is nothing but heavy oil. Therefore, I do not think that it is outside the remit of the Petroleum Act for us to create another institution just because of bitumen. It's nothing but heavy oil. It's part of petroleum, which means that all we need to do is to recognize it within our laws and then exploit it in the manner that exploitation is done of all our petroleum resources.
In the course of the debate on the bill, several lawmakers underscored the crucial necessity for the diversifying the nation's economy, emphasizing that Nigeria possesses significant bitumen reserve, making it imperative to enact robust legislation that can effectively leverage the potential of the sector for the nation's benefit.
Bitumen is critical not only to the road network, but to the economic growth of Nigeria. I believe that the bitumen industry is very critical to our economic development, and as such, creating that commission is a way of paying adequate attention to the need to develop the bitumen industry.
After the bill scaled through second reading, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, referred the bill to the Senate Committee on Solid Minerals to revert in 2 weeks to the plenary for further legislative input.
Having read this bill for the second time, it is now referred to the Committee on Solid Minerals to report back to the Senate in 2 weeks.
If the bill successfully navigates through both the Senate and the House of Representatives, securing presidential assent, it will mark the country's first comprehensive law dedicated to the exploration, development, and potentially the exportation of bitumen.